So, man, look, let's start it off, man. Uh, the Vikings game on Christmas. But yeah, we lost
As
23
well.
to 10. Yeah, we lost 23 to 10. Jared Goff was 18 or 29. 197 passing yards, one TD, two interception. He was sacked 5 times. Matt Brosmer, 9 for 16 for 51 yards, no touchdowns. So
Embarrassing.
embarrassing. I mean, then he was sacked seven. They say 7 times.
Yeah, we was
So
hitting them. We
it
was
was,
hitting them. Our defense is actually doing decent to start the game on. We was playing good. It's just we couldn't get no conversions on offense.
yeah, go ahead and give me your thoughts of that game real quick.
Shit. Offensive line is horrible.
Yep.
Horrible. No protection up the middle mainly. Center is the hardest position. Center, it goes center, will go quarterback, center, middle linebacker. Up like that. The middle of the field is the hardest place to be. That's where all the action is, like, period. That's why, as a receiver, like a St. Brown, if you can catch over the middle, you can be very successful in this league. Our
Mm-hmm.
problem is that now we can't maintain control of the middle gap. So often, because you're always gonna get outside pressure on that line. Like, you're always gonna get those edges coming in, and then the edges are like best athletes in football. So you're gonna see a lot of pressure from out there. But to be honest, we got Panay Sewell who's battling some injuries. We got Taylor Decker over there. Taylor Decker might not be the best left tackle, but he's experienced.
He didn't have
Uh,
a for
huh?
Christmas. He didn't
No,
have
he
a break.
did. You know what I'm saying? I think Dan Skipper over there at one point. So I'm like, it's rough when you get down to that part of your thing. But I was just saying, overall, like, our line is just the beat up, nothing left. You fly Glasgow over, then he getting beat up.
Yeah.
Can't get snaps off. Jared Goff coming into this game is crazy because he was like our most consistent player coming into this game. So I was leaning on him big time to be, carry a students or whatever. But the two interceptions, and these are like true interceptions. If you go back and watch Jared Goff all year, a lot of his interceptions have been tipped passes, which is
Yeah.
irritating as hell. And we talking about like you know,
One of the one of the
somebody dealing with injuries.
interceptions
Huh?
one of the interceptions that he had, I don't know about too much the first one, but I know one of them he threw the interception because shit he was getting pressure up the middle,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. No.
he tried to throw it up to the Tesla man and got picked off.
Yeah, horrendous.
I mean, yeah, offensive line been horrible this year.
Yeah,
Um,
like, not
I
even.
mean, losing Frank Ragnar hurt us big time.
Not only losing Frank Ragnow, but thinking that there was a chance we could get him back, just to find out he's more injured than what we thought he was.
Yeah,
So it's like deflating. No knock to Frank Ragnow, because him coming out of retirement was like probably one of the biggest stories of that moment. But just for him to, basically he's on IR. Like, it's fucked up. Like, we needed that guy. Imagine having a Frank Ragnow in a game like that. You know, like, they could change the game totally. Because if you look at the success that we had last year, it was all on our offense. Defense was beat the fuck up. I mean, then
mhm,
defense was whooped. So then you look at it this year, our offense was still there, but they were just inconsistent. The defense to me, honestly, was on the same course that they were last year. Last year they had way more turnovers. I think they ended the season with, like, I want to say like 20, 26, 27. This year we got, like, I think 12 takeaways, which is like a far cry, but all of our big players have been hurt or just like not able to go. So, like, looking at that offense, we got all our weapons here, and yet, we can't get it going. It's a big part of the O line, but then another thing is, when you look at our offensive coordinator, he does not have an identity for this team. Last year we were smashed. You know what I'm saying? We were smash and dash, play action passes. You know what I'm saying? So we were built on the run. We found success in the run game, and then we translated that to the passing games. And then, like, by us being able to run wherever we want to, our play actions were way more, susceptible for, like, crazy mismatches. I mean, like, we had touchdowns where, if we had touchdowns, like, literally where a play was, they faked the handoff to Gibbs, because Gibbs is such a weapon. The fact that you think he's going to get the ball, now your quarterbacks stay up because they understand like I gotta keep contained on this guy. Just for a guy like a J-Mo to just skeet right past him, you know what I'm saying, skate right past him or whatever like that. And we didn't have none of that this year. There was no identity. There was nothing there. We were running on third and longs. We were throwing on first downs. It's like, bro, it's horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible. And then Coach Campbell, you know what I'm saying, a coach who I love, who was able to turn this franchise around. He is more as he's a team guy. He's a motivator. One thing about a guy like Coach Campbell, his coaching style doesn't dictate that he calls plays. So the fact that he's calling the offense is taken away from other fields that he could be applying himself to. You know, and that's why you have offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators. You want to take some of that responsibility off your head. And I'm like, he's dealing with it even more so because Johnny Morton, you know what I'm saying, a man who's been around football for a long time. It's embarrassing. I thought he was a younger guy, the way that he was calling some of them plays.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, this man been around here for a minute. He truly understands football, but he didn't understand none of our philosophy. So, truth be told, I'm looking forward to seeing them replace that position. We talking about hot seats. I know you got some other people you're thinking of, but I got Morton on that mug too.
Oh yeah. I think with Morton, like I think we all saw that coming once Dan said he was taking over the play calling. And, yeah, man. And then, like you said, like Dan on his head, you know, he went the game one way, but I mean, go back with with the players now. Like, you know, you don't have them same players that you had last season, where you know you were able to trust them on certain situations, especially going on fourth down. It's been a lot of time last year where it was situations like 3rd and 6, or 4th and 5, and we would run the ball, and we would get that easily.
Yeah.
Now, this year, it's been plenty of times where me and you'll watch the game like, bro, like it's like 3rd and 6, and you want to run the ball. What gives?
You know, crazy, and that's no knock on the guy like Gibbs.
No, you know, and then another thing too, you mentioned it, identity. You know, look, bro, once that Sonic and Knuckles shit started fading away, bro, that's when our identity started fading away. You know, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I felt bad for David Montgomery, and I was surprised that he want to leave because
I wouldn't be mad at him.
You know, there's no way that the season that he had last year, the way how both of them was playing last year, Gibbs and David, and I know that Gibbs is our future. I'm pretty sure he's going to be the highest paid running back real soon. But, bro, you can't forget what got us over that hump. You know, I really wanted that injury last year towards the end of the season. David
had still affected him.
How did it affect it? Not just him, but was it like was Dan was kind of concerned, like trying to put too much on him? I thought maybe like try to use him. I thought maybe they were thinking like, all right, maybe we don't use them as much, and then towards the playoffs, towards the end of the season, all right, that's much.